Hola, my name is Jaime Lozano. My pronouns are he, him, his, él in Spanish, and I am a DGF musical theater fellow. Actually, writing was like late in my life. I started like actually writing when I was like maybe 20 years old. But since I was a teenager, stories like saved me. I mean, I love like reading books. When I was in high school, I used to skip school and go to the park to read all the Greek tragedies and read Shakespeare. So I guess like reading all that like was kind of what guided me to eventually become a writer like later in my 20s. As a musical theater writer, when I arrived to New York, I came to study at NYU with a full tuition scholarship, but I didn't speak any English at the time. That was back in 2007. And I remember I was walking on the street and I saw a flyer with a face that looks like kind of my brother. I picked up the flyer from the floor and I went to see the show on 37th Street, and that was in the Heights. And when I sat in the theater and I started like listening like people singing in Spanish and music that was like close to the music that I from my country, I kind of knew that the kind of story that I wanted to tell, because I was very passionate about telling my own stories and stories about my country and my people, that there was room for that. So like seeing In the Heights off Broadway inspired me to like keep writing, and that I was like in the right path to tell those stories. I have the pleasure, the honor to be working on a musical based on Frida Kahlo, one of the most famous Mexican figures, that I have been actually like working directly with her family. Also, we have directly working with the Kahlo estate. And we're very excited to bring this piece to life. You know, when we think about Frida Kahlo, usually we think about all her pain, you know, and but what we're trying to do is trying to find that tridimensionality in the human being that she was, and bring also the joy. And it's not only the pain, but also the joy. She loved like playing guitar and singing, and she was very close to her family, and like trying to bring all that. So when someone is in the theater, like they can't relate with you don't see like Frida like in a pedestal, you know, like this, you know, like important big figure, but something like just like you, just like us. That I think is important. That art is a mirror of our life. Anywhere. I have to write anywhere. I have an 8-year-old son that usually I'm writing and he's on top of me. You know, it's like, yeah, I think as a writer, you have to be able to just write no matter where you are. I don't know, so some Sondheim or some Jason Robert Brown. I love, yeah, maybe like Move On from Sunday in the Park with George. Yeah.